Hello YouTube, I'm back again. I just want to talk about something bad can happen. I mean, everybody know that the weather's been really crummy. I mean, it's been bad. I mean, especially all over the country. I mean, we have flooding up here in Ohio, flooding in Michigan. They have a state of emergency in parts of Michigan. I mean, you know about the tornadoes that's coming up through Tennessee and Kansas and Nebraska and stuff like that. And then you got your earthquakes and you got your volcanoes going on right now out there in Hawaii. I mean, you got wildfires everywhere out there in the Midwest. I mean, in the West, not the Midwest, but you got wildfires out there in California. So I just want to say, what if in a 90-day period, okay, you got a 90-day period, and the weather get bad. I mean, really bad. I mean, it gets severe. I mean, I'm gonna throw out 16 things that could possibly happen. I'm not gonna keep you too long. Let's say you got tornadoes, hurricanes, hailstorms, dust storms, snowstorms, earthquakes, wildfires, rains and floods, thunderstorms, volcanoes, drought, blizzards, and the blackouts. And then you got your solar flares. You nobody ever talk about solar flares that much because solar flares happen every day, so it's not a big thing in the news unless they think that the solar flare might hit us and knock out some stuff. I mean, but we do get solar flares, so they don't even talk about that. And then, like I say, if you get like a couple of major earthquakes out in California, let's say you get Los Angeles, San Francisco, and San Diego get hit with earthquakes and it knock some stuff out there and kill a bunch of people, then you got some news. I mean, then you got the Carolinas and Florida, and then you got Texas. I mean, they get the hurricanes coming up through there all the time. And you know what happened the last time they had a major hurricane, down in Texas. I mean, yeah, they still haven't recovered. Neither has Puerto Rico. So I'm just saying that our federal government will be taxed to the point where it might not be able to help these people. I mean, the state's going to mobilize the National Guard, but the National Guard is not equipped to do anything but guard stuff. Basically, I mean, they may move some debris and stuff like that, but they're not trained for emergencies like this. They usually just to keep the peace and keep people off the streets and keep people from looting. Keep the marauders from taking stuff and the rioters from taking stuff. So I'm just saying, in a scenario that happens, that you got tornadoes coming through Tennessee, in Georgia, in the Midwest, like Nebraska and Kansas, and then you have the thunderstorms with the severe straight line winds hitting up here in Ohio and in Michigan and in New York. New York is gonna get hit with the hurricanes coming up the coast, plus the thunderstorms coming through the Midwest, and then you got the new flu that's out there that they don't have a vaccine for yet. Every year we get a new flu, so most people just ignore it when the CDC says there's a new flu out, but it's a new flu out. And then when the weather get extremely bad, I mean, FEMA won't be able to do much for anybody. The government, they're gonna tell the governments and the states to handle it themselves, and they're gonna be able to just do a little bit because they're not prepared. I mean, nobody will be prepared, and we won't have a chance to do too much. That's why the government tell us to have at least 2 weeks worth of food, you know, at your house, because you never know what might happen. I guess they know something. They know that they can't get to us within 2 weeks if we have major, like I say, bad weather events. Okay, it's extreme and severe bad patch of weather, and the federal government won't be any use until after the states use up all their resources. And then if you got maybe 35 states out of the 50 states going through all kinds of chaos and turmoil, with the government declare martial law, which will cause another problem because some people don't want to see the army on their streets. So I'm just saying, I mean, sometimes bad things could happen. It is what it is. And like I say, that could happen today, could happen tomorrow, could happen 50, 60 years from now. You never know. It'll take like they say, the perfect storm for all these events to happen at one time to cause a, like I say, a shit hit the fan event. And I mean, Other than that, other than somebody shooting nuclear missiles over here, that's the only thing I'm worried about, is the weather changing like that to the point where it just knocks shit out. Alright then, YouTube. I'll talk to you later.